know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Aquarius, you guys got Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive, number 6. There's something going on in your friend group right now, Aquarius, because we have the Garden, number 20, which talks about friends. And I think that there's something that you're realizing about your friends that maybe you didn't want to take a look at because it was like painful, or you kind of ignored it because it would mean that your friends are not basically who you think they are. That's what I'm getting here with the clouds. There was either a misunderstanding between you and your friends, or I feel like there's lies or secrets between you and your friends. There's something here that, like, again, this is blocking the sun, right? Which means there's something very vague here. There's something very, I honestly feel even ominous. Like, to imagine, I think for you it's a surprise to imagine like that your friends don't necessarily have your back, or to think that like somebody gave you advice but it was bad advice, you know? And I think that that's why you have to take a deep dive, because these are hard things to look at. These are hard things to accept. The fact that somebody in your life isn't necessarily who you think they are. And that's what I'm getting with this Aquarius. So it's actually kind of sad here, but I think it's all for the better, because it's better to know who you're dealing with than to be in a state of, you know, when you don't really know what's going on. I think that's worse. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Aquarius, that you might be finding something out about a friend that like was a secret, or, you know, you might be finding out that something about your friend group that you're not necessarily going to like, but it's going to be better to know than not to know. So let's pull some more cards on this, Aquarius. So Aquarius, this is interesting. The meditative session, I was like, wow, so this is to do with friends that don't necessarily have your back. And for somebody, that might be a thing. But I think the reason that this is such a deep dive, and the reason that you have to really go within here, is because I don't think your friends have been the problem. Your friends here just seem like they want what's best for you. And that's what they truly just want what's best for you deep down. And sometimes, you know, what they might think is best for you is not necessarily what's best for you. And that's kind of going back to the idea of like, how well do your friends really know you, right? Because it's like, let's just say you love to paint, but you kind of keep it on the low. Like, you don't want anyone to know you paint. You want anyone to really know that about you. So if there's an opportunity to go to an art school versus going to like a business school, right? And let's just say you tell your family all the time, like, you want to be an accountant or some shit. Obviously your family's going to be like, well, there you go to the business school. But deep down, like, you love art and you want to go to that art school, right? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, how much do they know about you? Have you been representing yourself in a way where, like, is it really their fault that they gave you this advice? That was like, oh, go to the business school. If your entire life you're like, I want to be an accountant, maybe this has to do with you. That's why I feel like this is a deep dive. Have you been like portraying yourself as like who it is that you actually freaking are? Like, have you been portraying yourself as the art student who likes art, or have you been portraying yourself completely different? That's what I'm getting here. That's what I feel like this reading is about. What you hide parts of yourself because you don't think that like it would be accepted by your family or friends. I'm getting more family, to be honest, with this, not even friends, family and friends. And what's funny here is that they just want what's best for you at the end of the day. So like, I think parts of you are like, well, I can't show them. I'm going to give the example of art school, but it could be, I think it's about a person. Like, I can't be with this person because I feel like they're going to judge me for being with that person, or they're going to see that person and they're going to maybe not like that person, and then it's going to bring problems into my life. And I feel like that's kind of the way you went about this, thinking like completely wrong, because your friends and family, all I'm getting for you from them is that they only want what's best for you. You have the 9 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. These are people that I feel like actually deep down have your your best interest at heart. And I honestly don't feel like they're selfish people. I honestly don't feel like they're people that want anything but what you want. It's just a shocking read, right? Like, usually it's like someone's a problem here. The problem here, Aquarius, I think, is you not being authentic to yourself. not telling them, like, okay, maybe like they don't know necessarily how much you like art, right? But if you were to go paint something one day and like, or tell them that this is what I like, then I feel like they'd be on board. Like, they'd be totally down with that. And I feel like that's the tower moment for you, realizing that like the only one that's been keeping you back from all this wish fulfillment is yourself. I feel like your family and friends would be very accepting of who it is that you want as a partner, but you've like you've been hiding it from them. So it's like, how would they know? You know, how would they know if you don't tell them? You know what I mean? And that's why I kind of feel like this is on you, because at the end of the day, like, you can have anything that you want, and then you ask them for advice and they give you their best advice, right? But the thing is, like, if they don't know what you truly want or desire, then how can they give you really good advice? Like, how can they give you advice that's going to help in this situation? And I feel like that's what you need to understand, Aquarius. Like, it's not necessarily, I don't know why you're so afraid of telling them what you want. And you're so afraid. I think you're the type of person that you want them to see one side of you. Like, you're afraid that if you show them another side of you, they're gonna like love you less. And I don't get that at all. I get that they would just want you to be freaking happy. That's all I'm getting with this. You have literally all this cups energy. They just love you to death. They just want what's best for you. They just want you to be freaking happy. They want you to be fulfilled. They want you to feel like every day is a good day. They want you to be invested in something that your heart is actually wanting to be invested in. So the fact that like maybe you've been fronting about a person, or about I feel like it's about a person, because I feel like you're the child, and this is like the person in your social life that matters, like your friends or your family or the people that you seek counseling, the mature woman, right? And I feel like you want to go towards this main female, but you've been like hiding that this whole time. So like they don't necessarily know what will bring you wish fulfillment. But if you were to say, this is the person that I want to be with, this is the person that I like, this is the person that I feel like I can do anything with, they'd be like, okay, go. Like they literally would not be opposed to it. I just feel like you're the one that's hiding that part of yourself because you're not, I don't know if you're like insecure or you're afraid of how they'll react, or you just want to portray a certain image. But that's why I feel like it's time to really dig deep here, to dive deep, Aquarius, because I don't see your family being the block here. I feel like you're the block. Look, you have emotions in reverse with spirit in reverse. You haven't been listening to spirit, and you've been blocking off your emotions. You've had a chance for a passion. You have a chance right now for a passion new beginning though, and you had one in the past. And I feel like you didn't go towards them. Look, you have union in reverse with the King of Air in reverse. So you made like the wrong decision in the past. But I feel like you're saying, oh, I did it because I didn't think that people would approve, or I did it because, again, I'm getting approved. Like, you didn't think people would be okay with what it was that you chose, so you didn't choose it. But what I'm getting here is that is such a mistake, because the people here only care about what you care about. They're only invested in what you are invested in. So like, let's just say you really wanted to get like, I'm getting anything. Let's just say, again, I'm gonna go with art. Like, let's just say you really liked art. Like, they would be so down for you to do art. I just feel like you don't give these people enough credit. And I feel like that's why you have to dive deep right now. Like, what is the excuse for you not going towards this person? I feel like you put the blame on your family and your friends and like, oh, they wouldn't like this person. Like, I don't think these people care in that type of way. I think they just want you to be happy. Yeah, like they just want you to be happy. If this is a parent figure, maybe a mom here, I just think your mom wants you to be happy at the end of the day. I don't think that they'd actually be opposed. I'm getting that you're the child, and like you can tell this person what you want, and they're gonna be like, okay, go for it then. They just want you to be happy at the end of the day, Aquarius. I don't understand why you're blocking yourself. I don't understand why you took this opportunity and you saw it as a chance to like run, you know? Another thing I'm getting is like you might think that choosing this person is like choosing them over your family. Maybe they live at a distance from you and you have to move away from your family, so you feel really bad, and that's why you think they would disapprove. Because it seems like here you're back at a Two of Pentacles, right? You're back at like this juggling energy, and you're back at like, I don't know what to do. You started off that way, like you're literally started with this Two of Pentacles, and you're ending with the Two of Pentacles. So I'm getting, yeah, here you're back again with the Two of Pentacles. So I'm getting, you're getting another chance for this decision where you didn't take it. And this person is part of your dreams. This person is a part of what you want to create in life. I feel like this person plays a big role in it. They bring balance into your life. You feel like they're a balanced person, and this is the person, again, that you want to create with. I get a lot about the dark and the light. Like, even maybe you see the dark and the light of this person and you are accepting of it. Again, there's this duality within them that you feel like is a part of that can help you create your dreams. Like, I feel like you've met like the perfect match to you, but you're just like here, right? I feel like you think that this person is going to, again, let's just say this person lives really far away from you. Then you feel like it's a choice between your family and this person. Or let's just say this person's not the same religion as your family. I feel like you're like, well, if I choose this person, my family's gonna be upset because we're not the same religion. Like, there's something here that makes you feel like you can't choose them. And that's why you haven't told anybody. And look, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is that person. What I'm getting with this whole read, Aquarius, basically, to end the read, because it's actually very, like, it's short and sweet. This person wants you to be happy, whoever this person is, this mature woman, this mom or grandma. They don't feel like it's you choosing this person over the family. Like, they don't feel like that. They don't feel like it's you choosing, like, they don't feel like you're choosing the wrong thing or that you're choosing them over your family or whatever. Even if you guys are at a distance from one another, if you guys are not of the same culture, if you're not of the same religion, whatever it is that you think makes you feel like you're choosing this person over your family does not feel that way, or your friends do not feel that way. Your friends just, at the end of the day, want you to be happy. And I think that's what you need to realize. I think that's what the Tower moment here is, that you've been sitting in anxiety for no reason. The anxiety card's in reverse. It's like you've been sitting here in indecision for no reason. Like, they would be really happy with whatever you chose. You know what I mean? They don't care. Like, they just want you to be happy. And I feel like once you understand that, Aquarius, you're going to start moving. So if you didn't go to this person before because you felt whatever you were choosing your family, whatever the fuck you thought back in the day, erase all that. The new thing that I want you to know is, like, your family just wants you to be happy at the end of the day. Your friends just want you to be happy at the end of the day. Whatever you choose in moving towards that happiness, even if it means you have to move far, even if it means you marry someone of a different religion or you're in a relationship with someone of a different religion, whatever it means. The non-traditional thing, right? Let's just say it's non-traditional. You're like, whatever it is, they are okay with it. Again, this might not be for everybody, because maybe some of you have parents that would be really upset if you did choose, you know what I mean? So you're gonna have to understand, you're gonna have to know if this is your reading or not. But this is about a person who wanted to be with someone and they made a lot of excuses and they put their family as an excuse. And now you don't have to do that anymore, because I feel like your family would be really okay with whoever it was that you chose. And I feel like this is this Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't necessarily have to be, because you're obviously coming, I mean, this is you, obviously, Aquarius. But yeah, this person, I feel like they're going to be fine. Look, this person gives you the sun, makes you feel the sun. They could be Leo. We have the High Priestess, which I feel like is Pisces, and then we have Hermit, which is Virgo. But yeah, with the Page of Coins, they're telling you to go make the offer. This person brings you happiness. You don't have to wait anymore. Like, this is the person for you. If this is what you want, your family is going to be okay with that. Your friends are going to be okay with that. They just want you to be happy at the end of the day. If you're sure about this person, then go with this person. Let's pull some advice, Aquarius. So, Aquarius, you guys got Amaterasu, the goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So, Aquarius, I'm kind of getting this thing where maybe your family in the past has said something about you moving away, or in the past has said something about, you know, the culture, what you were married, whatever. And that's why you've always had that in the back of your mind. And that's why you've always felt like you couldn't necessarily say what it was that you wanted. Because it's like if your parents were like, well, thank God our kid's not an artist, right? Because if they were an artist, we'd be like fucked, right? Like, so then you never wanted to tell them about you being an artist, because like, why would you do that? Obviously, they've already said that they would hate that and that it would make them uncomfortable. So you're kind of like, I feel like there's this, because you're reflecting something that, with Amaterasu, the goddess of light, we are all sacred mirrors reflecting the same light. You're reflecting back maybe something that they said, right? So they told you like it wasn't safe to be that, and now you're reflecting back that same energy, which is like, it's not safe, so I can't tell them. I want to let you know, Aquarius, that this energy I feel like has changed. I feel like, you know, people say that a lot of the time because they're dumb. People say stupid shit all the time, right? In reality, when it comes to your own family, when it comes to your own blood, when it comes to your own friends, when you really love somebody, you just want them to be happy. Like, you don't really care in what way that person finds their happiness, as long as they're not doing something that hurts themselves, right? or something that's toxic, I feel like they just really want somebody to be happy at the end of the day. So it doesn't matter if they said something like dumb in the past. That's what I'm getting. Or like, oh, I'm so glad that my kid isn't that, because thank God, you know, that would be so complicated. And then you meanwhile are that. Do you know what I'm saying? That would be very stressful for you. And I understand why maybe you felt like it wasn't safe in the past to explore that option, because they kind of said something about it and that made you fearful. But I'm telling you right now, when it comes to family, when it comes to these types of relationships between blood and like close relationships with friends, I promise you they just want you to be happy. Like, that's all I can get with this read. Like, I promise you they just want you to be happy. I can tell by the cards that they got. And like, look, Distant Horizons talks about making a journey, making a trip. So if this has to do with distance, for some reason I'm getting that, they don't care. They really just want you to be happy. Like, look, they literally, even if they said something stupid in the past about how they're thankful you're not an artist, or, you know, that's my example, but they're thankful that you were marrying someone of your own religion, whatever the hell they had said in the past. That's just shit people say because they're, you know, in the moment, like, they don't mean it. Like, if you really wanted this, they would be happy for you, I promise you. And they just want to see you happy. That's all I'm getting with this, Aquarius. So please go do what it is that you want to do, what will make you happy, that dream that you have, that you want to fulfill. That person, if it's a person, I'm getting it's a person here. There's nothing, it's not like you're choosing, you know, between one or the other. And I don't think they see it like that either. They just want you to be happy at the end of the day. That's all I'm getting with this. So yeah, with Courthouse here at the bottom of the deck, I feel like it's time to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? It's time. It's time to make that decision that's going to make you overall happy. Make that offer, right? I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.